What up, fish people? Kenny E. By myself with Danikin Aquatics. How are y'all doing? Danny has no voice tonight, guys. She is not doing well. She's not feeling real good. So I'll just will roll by myself. You guys wouldn't have done any good to have her stream with us anyway because she is not up for it. First in the night was Steve. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hola, brother. Eugene, what's going on? Miss Carol Cox, as always, pleasure to see you. So good to see everyone. And this is two more after this, and then we will be done streaming, guys. We'll still stream once in a while, but we're going to be concentrated on this around us. We want to get this fish room done. We really want to start getting some stuff done. I will be doing videos on everything, but that's what we're going to be doing. Hello, June. Hello, Moose. Good to see you all. They're still doing good. They haven't bred again, but I do believe I have some on eggs right now. There's been a couple of them that are trapped females in there. I keep looking every day, but trying not to stress with them much. I'm pretty sure we'll have another brew here shortly. I got to do another water change on them again this evening. I tell you, I love these plecos, but that is the only thing that sucks about the plecos is, you got to be water changing a lot if you want them to breed anyway. Yes, we have two of them upstairs right now, Steve. Actually, if you look at our top 100 videos, and I think I even did a species spotlight on those. I love that fish. We have two ginormous ones in the 135 upstairs. That's a great fish. Never got them to breed. We were getting close, and then that was that summer that we had like 120-degree weather for an extended period of time, and then all those fires and whatnot. Anyway, to make a long story short, the garage heated up to 140 something degrees or 150. It was just crazy how hot it got in there. So the water temp almost made it to 100. I got it down once I caught it. I was on it. That works. That works pretty good, Moose. But what I'll do is I'll do a big water change, drop the temp probably 3 degrees, and then that night when I do that, I'll feed them strictly bloodworms, and that seems to do the trick usually. What's up, Long Family? Good to see you, Dennis Christensen. Sam, good to see you, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. 3G, what is going on? God dang, this makes me look like I'm there we go. Don't like the way it looks. Monster Fish Gal, good to see you. Dave O, hello. Dennis Christensen, welcome. Uncle Smiley. Good to see you all. Yeah, any of your meat eaters, Moose, that works pretty well. It works good for the RB lines too. And then my king tigers upstairs, I do the same technique, and it will always get them breeding. Regina Phalanges, how are you, my dear? Good to see you. Steve, Big Steve, what's going on? Havda Aquatics. And I am going to be doing like a trip, kind of smaller trip across America here. The only problem is this one I've actually got to, I mean, I got to haul butt. I got to leave on a Friday night. I mean, the minute I get off work, try to get 15 or 20 hours in that first leg done so I can barely stand it and crash at somewhere but halfway between here and Wisconsin, and then finish the trip. But gonna gonna do an extended trip in Wisconsin and Illinois this year. But I'm thinking I want to hit some fish rooms this time while if I'm gonna be back there, kind of like living for a few weeks, few months, maybe even I'll take 45. I don't know yet. I got to see how many tanks I've got this place down to is going to determine because I cannot put anything on Danny much anymore. She's really lost a step this year. Always good to see Regina. Haven't seen that gal in a while. Oh, there's Miss Foxy's Fishes. Gosh dang it. I will say the conversion from StreamYard to doing this, I mean, I'm missing some of my things. Like I can't push on the person and show their comment here. Hmm. But yeah, we got a lot of things, and I think we're starting to get some action in the 397s now. I've been noticing them doing weirder things. They got really, I mean, thick green water, but I'd hate to change it because I can see like there's a female when I did what I shouldn't, but I get curious because I'm ADD, as you all know, and the water's green, so I can't see in there. So I was grabbing the caves, holding like this, dumping it in my hand just so I could see what's going on with the fish, make sure they're healthy looking. So I haven't seen them in like 8 months because of this green water. But I was talking to Dean, um, and he was telling me that his 397s, that's when he only time he could get his to breed was in green water. So I don't really don't want to mess with the green water. But at the same time, it's driving me nuts not knowing what they're doing. Yeah, Regina, we got other things that are really my job for one's been pretty demanding. And then Danny and we just want to get this place dialed in to the way we want it. And that it's not forever. I mean, when we get closer to retirement or if we get bored and feel the need to do it again, then we will. But it's just too many times we would be in the middle of a project the last 3 to 4 or 5 months, and we literally have to shut it down because we got to stream. So it's been making it tough on us. And the other thing is too, there's a bunch of new up and comers that need spots. So we figured, you know, I think everybody's seen everything we could give. We're still gonna do videos and stuff, and Danny and I will still do pop-up streams here and there. We're just not gonna be on a schedule. So keep your notifications on for us because we will. I'll bet you I end up still doing at least 3 to 4 or 5 streams a month anyway. But it might be me doing water changes one day. It might be me doing this. Right? With Danny and I on the boat. Could be Danny and I setting up a paludarium. Who knows? It's just if we have the time and we can stream, we're going to stream with y'all. It's just we can't be on a schedule anymore. Hey, Fish Capades, welcome. And I've told you guys before on the stream that Danny's got issues too. Um, and this year has been a lot worse than it was last year. Okay. And doesn't have a lot of energy like she used to. I mean, she can do little spurts here and there, but for the most part, if I work her too hard during the day on stream day, then it's next to impossible. I mean, she's dead to the world. That's why y'all, every time you saw me streaming by myself, that's usually why, is because Miss Danny was not able to get the strength to even stream. So the that is the the thing with what she has. It's just going to keep taking more and more of her energy. But like I said, I will still most likely do a few. I don't know if I'll do 2 or 3 a week like I used to, but as I'm starting to get this position down where I'm going to get a lot of my water changing stuff done while probably doing my job, because I can actually multitask like that and still be effective. Plus, working on the fish tanks, I noticed last couple weeks while working on the fish tanks while doing my job, my performance at the job got better. So anybody that tells me these fish tanks aren't healthy for your mind, soul, and whatever. All right. Thanks, Fish Capades. We love streaming. Garcia, thank you for the 99 cent. Cool sunglasses. Appreciate it, brother. She appreciates it. I'm sure she's upstairs watching. Chattanooga Ed, how are you? Night Owl, welcome. Yeah, Aquatic Moose, you actually got a channel name where you and Skull. I always use Moose for you and Skull little head for Skull. Ed turned me on to that one, I think. What's going on, George? Aqua Balls, welcome. Big Steve, Glass Boxes, welcome. Look at me, guys. I am a hippie right now. I mean, I have got to get me a haircut, man. Driving me nuts. But Danny and I, the 519s and the 181s are doing awesome. And we both just, I think of the two, my favorites are those little L81s, the peppermints. Really, really cool little bristle nose. I'm telling you, Moose, man, the older you get, I mean, when your hair does come in, it comes in all kinky and twisty, and that's why I like it just short. I mean, if I had my way, it would be gone, all of it. I would just shave it every day, you know. But Danny doesn't like it when I go to the baldy. Lean into it, baby. That's right. Well, Danny's not here, so I can be a little more animated. I can rock in my seat all I want. Yeah! She can't say nothing. I'm here, twisted it, whatever I want to do. She can't say nothing because she's not here. So I could be my ADD self, normal self on the street. Little go-go juice, little energy. Woohoo! Well, we will be doing some fishing, guaranteed this year, Seville Steve. I'm actually looking forward to that. I've been wanting to catch. I haven't really targeted them. I played with them a little bit, but we have tiger muskie up north, so I'm gonna go out. That's gonna be my goal this summer. And if I go out by myself doing those, because Danny, she still wants to just fish for the little stuff, but I want to get up there and really target the northern or the tiger muskie. That's right, go juice. That's right, Regina. They'll do that. You might want to check Night Owl. I have on a couple of occasions had to cut a couple of my females out of wood because they buried themselves. So you might, once a week or twice a week, maybe check your wood to make sure. They like if they, especially you click on the light, they dig themselves deep and then they'll horn themselves out and they get themselves stuck in the wood sometimes. I've on this tank especially, I've probably fished two, maybe three of them out over the years. That's why you can't see it, but there's some pieces where you see big knots taken out of it. That's because I had to save a pleco. Danny and I don't know if you guys knew or not, but PetSmart right now has, you buy one piece of the Mapani wood or two pieces of Mapani wood, either large, medium, or small, and you get the third of that size for free. Anyway, Danny and I walked out today with about 14 or 15 pieces of wood, and I think we end up spending like 75 bucks or something. And big pieces, nice pieces. So if you're in the plecos, that you might check that deal. Or they do have smaller pieces too that are 9.99. So I don't like that deal. As I cleaned them out of every big piece they had, and then a couple of the medium pieces. Then we ended up getting some of the small. I don't like the deal we got on the small, but the bigs made up the difference. So, but yeah, if you're doing plecos, you be nice there, Roxanne. She says, check your wood once or twice a week. I'm sure you all do. Oh, you saw that deal too? Yeah, Lori, that was a good deal. We went up and did it today. We cleaned them out, so I don't know how much longer that sale is. I think it's till Christmas. I can't remember, but I'm definitely going back. Hopefully, if they get 10 of the big pieces out there, I'll probably snatch as many as I can. Because that wood is by far the best pleco wood there is, in my opinion. It ain't that bad, Roxanne. I have some control. Now, I'll admit I probably was the one that put Lowe's out of business with that Dragonstone that time. I mean, when they put free shipping on rock, I'm like, done and done. And then I got it for like insane cheap. I ended up buying 580 pounds of that Dragonstone that time. Free shipping. That's what was awesome. Hey, Kalish. Normally, fish capades, it is kind of expensive, but when they throw that third one in of the same size for free, it kind of makes it. It's not a greatest deal on earth, but I mean their wood is extremely nice though. I've always had good luck with their wood. Nice, George. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a ton of Dragonstone. It's at PetSmart of all places, June. I don't know how long it lasts for. That's the only thing I don't know. There it comes. PetSmart, June, PetSmart. Foxanne, I am not mature enough to be here tonight. I like the Mapani wood. It's for the plecos and shrimp. I mean, that Mapani wood's always been Danny's and I's favorite, and we love them. The spider wood too. Oh, you're bringing it down to show people. She has no voice, but she's bringing. She heard me talking. This is one piece I got for $30. Look at the size of that, guys. $30, man. And then she got me this one. This one I really liked. Look at the size of that one. Yeah, yes, when it comes to wood, size does matter with me. Woohoo! There you go, Foxy, and that should be enough. I can almost hear you laughing all the way here in Oregon now. To a 20 long, huh? What kind of guppies are you keeping nowadays, Regina? Yeah, I told you, June. That's some wood, isn't it? A little twisted and bumpy. Yes, it is. Behave, Steve. Don't get me going. But Danny's excited. I can see she's starting to get her creative field going finally. So we'll be able to hopefully start finishing some of the series that we started a long time ago. Is one of the things I hope to get accomplished while we are taking our hiatus from the streaming world. I don't think YouTube's happy with us for doing what we did, but I don't know. They did not seem real pleased with me. I'll put it that way. Ooh, platinum red-tailed Dumbo. Those sound pretty. Yeah, Danny and I do the Dumbo red mosaics. We love that. And I know I've seen those. Those are gorgeous guppies. 7-pound cans of chocolate pudding, Ed. Good Lord. I'm not allowed to have that much sugar in one sitting. My wife would go nuts. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with your Amazon, Ed. My wife, I mean, Like every time she gets fish food, we'll be talking about it in the morning, and like noon, I get a ding dong, and it's Amazon dropping off the fish food already. So it might be because we're in Portland and we're right next to one of the biggest warehouses they own. So that might be part of it. I don't know. Well, you guys have awakened Danny where she'll at least looks like she's going to be in chat. She says that you guys don't want cannons with the wood, then you're going to want to boil it to boil a little bit of the tannins out. But some tanks we don't mess. We just leave it as some tannins, especially in plecos. It's actually a good thing. Man, you guys can eat that much pudding in one sitting. Holy Lord, man! I'm kidding you not. Danny would literally probably take a hammer and knock me out if I had that much sugar late at night like this. Oh man, it would not be good. I mean, it would be like crack to me. See if she stayed in or not, Regina. Sometimes she stays in, other times she just hears me down here say something and she wants to clarify more on what I was talking about. I don't know if she's sitting in chat or not right now. Yes, she is. And then you're going to come in with that, Danny? You ain't right. You just ain't right. Then go get some pudding, Ed. I mean, dude, you could be conservative about it and just go over to your local mart. They probably sell the little ones. You could buy like 10 of those just to get your fix on for tonight. Then wait for the Amazon to drop you your 7 pound can. Mr. Wilson. All right, go get your chocolate on, Ed. He says the only time I order salad is when they have chocolate pudding on the salad bar. What's going on, Victor? Merry Christmas to you, brother. Yeah, and Danny and I are really one of the things that we are going to get in one of these paludariums that I'm really excited about is we are thinking of getting some of these little White's tree frogs. Probably going to get two of them, but and then the other one's going to be a crabitat. So I'm looking forward to it. Yep, New Year's going to be here. I cannot believe where did this year go, man? It's like bam, it's over. Like that was the fastest boat time we've ever had, I think. I mean, it seemed like we just got it out and then it was bam, time to put it away. Well, a few dents later, of course, because of me, uh, but Danny and I have decided this is going to be our practice boat. Then by the time we're retired, we'll have this down good. We'll buy another new one, and then that'll be our boat forever. Although I don't care about a few dents as long as it does what it's supposed to do, which it seems to. Oh, Ed's so spoiled. So Ed's mom said she's going to make him some chocolate pudding. So now he went from having some nasty store-bought stuff to his mother making him some fresh. Oh, there's nothing better, Ed. You know what would be the bomb is if you took that fresh pudding, still warm, and then a little scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, or maybe some whipped cream. Oh man, nice. The cold moon, excellent. Bill, Steve, my mud skippers, I don't think I've ever seen them turn anything away. It seems like vegetarian meat. So if you put a glob of pudding in there, they probably would eat it. Then when I didn't put enough in, the biggest dominant male ate everybody in the tank. The jerk. That's why I haven't replaced them or did anything more with it. That tank's another tank that's going to be once he passes, we're done with those for now. So I've got to get that room clear because Danny wants to get into full assembly line making Pleco caves because we plan to do a lot more swaps this year. So if you guys in the future want Pleco caves, keep in mind we will have those available. And she's toying with new colors every time, so not every run's the same, which would be nice. I don't know what she's got up her sleeve for this year's runs, but we will see. Yes, chocolate will kill dogs. Absolutely, it will. But yep, getting some stuff done. Just keep grinding away here. My goal is my studio here. Might as well say my office for work because that's what it's turned into. But like I said, I do plan to stream. I'll do some pop ups here and there. I think what I'm really missing is I like being able to have people on my streams. So the main thing is I plan to do more of this next year is probably live streams from people's fish rooms. I used to love to do those, and I'll just be a little bit more picky this time. Make sure that I get folks that have decent internet because I got to have good internet so we can live stream without all the glitch, and then take it from there. Craig, how the heck are you? Hope you and your family's doing well as well, sir. It's good to see you. Tell Lonnie I said hello. Those are friends of ours from Australia. Love them to death. Ed, vanilla's really good, man. Now, me, I'm more of a vanilla guy. I'd be down for the vanilla pudding. You could always spice up vanilla pudding too. You could put coconut in there. You could put yourself some bananas up in there. Or if you have some chocolate chip cookies, little cookie dough action going on with the vanilla, Oreo cookies, bam, there you have it. And there you go. Danny says just if you have a chocolate bar, add milk chocolate into it. Hi, Holly. You have a blessed one too, sister. Good to see you. Vanilla cookies with vanilla pudding? Why not? Danny, Danny, we were at, I don't remember where we were at, but there was a sale on these triple berry pies, and of course we had to buy 2 of them, but I was tempted. Problem you guys gotta understand when if you ever get the privilege to try some of Danny's pie, I mean, it is awesome. Which I hear footsteps coming at me very quickly now. Oh, somebody must ask for a recipe. N That what she must be after. HHD, hello. Oh, pudding from scratch. So you're gonna have Ed go up and try to attempt to make his own homemade from scratch. Ed, I'm telling you, if you do it, you're gonna be screwed though, dude. Once you have this homemade pudding, it's tough to go back to store, go to the store and just eat like the pervert stuff. What's going on, Keith? Just chilling like a villain in the fish room. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That she's putting the recipe in the chat. Just look under Danikin Aquatics and look in the chat. Ed. She's giving you the recipe right now. You'll have to go back to the top and write them down. Yes, yes, yes. The skin on top is so good. Uh-oh. What's going on, Mr. Melly Mel? Good to see you, brother. So not only can you come here for fish information, guys, now you can get the Danny's secret recipe to awesome pudding. I know. Do you like pudding? It comes in that. Carol, this is a great food channel. There's a little bit of everything here, Carol. You know, there'll always be that. Well, the Bills went up and handled business, but our darn Pittsburgh could have did be a solid, and they didn't. But the good news is, if all goes well after tomorrow night, Vikings will be tied for the best record in the NFC. So now we can actually control our destiny, I think. I can't remember if Philadelphia, I think Philadelphia might still be up on us too. I can't remember. But I don't care. If my Vikings make it, that's all I care. Kimberly Holtz, good evening, my dear. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, buddy, I'm streaming. That was my son-in-law. He doesn't know the Sunday night routines as of yet, I guess. Oh my God, HHD. Oh my God. I'm glad I didn't tell her that. I needed hot dogs. So it must be on his way to Walmart. Yeah, we are getting excited though. Getting some good action out of all the fish. These warmer tanks though, the algae blooms keep popping up. So I'm gonna have to give these filters tomorrow a good cleaning while I'm working here. You are on your own with that, Ed. Custard's a type of pudding, I would say. Similar, it's a little thicker. So your CSP is having issues respiration is way too fast. He wants to eat, but isn't. I'm very does he have any kind of blockage in his mouth? Did you notice, Regina? The only other time I ever see something that labored breathing like that would be the lack of oxygen, which that's concerning. Ed says, "Thank you, Danny, for being so cool, keeping Kenny alive." Well, thanks for that, Ed. Yeah, I had one of my motas one time, Regina. He had that same thing, and I had to take him out, and I looked down his throat. And he had gotten a hold of one of our catfish, and he had it wedged in his throat. The reason I asked that, had to do surgery, but I got it out of there for him, and he lived about another 5 years after that. So it must have did good. What's up, Fish Tropic? Well, what I meant by surgery, you don't want to do surgery, Regina. Is it's when you're looking down there with flashlight, just make sure you don't see something way. Usually, where it'll get caught is right where they starts to turn to their gills. You'll be able to see it, and if you don't see nothing there, what I will do is check up in the gill plates if you get them out of the tank, and that's usually where if they get a catfish or something else that's very bony, that's where it'll usually get stuck. Then have a set of needle noses on hand and smaller, super small scissors in case you have to do some cutting on the whatever's wedged. Don't want to cut on the fish, obviously, but well, I got to watch what I tell folks to do. But I know you are an experienced fish keeper, so that's why I know you know what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys, me and Danny are not. We do what we can for our fish, but we still have stuff happen like anybody else. We know what we're doing, but I don't care how good you are. The most experienced folks, you will still lose fish from time to time. It's just part of the game, unfortunately. I figured, Regina. But like I said, have as many of the tools on hand though, so when you take them out, it's less time out of the water. You do your quick things, put them back in, get another idea what you think you're going to want to do if you found something or see something. I've never even tried, Chris. Most of the barbs though, man, they like either Sawaster tang or a little bit of a mossy bottom, someplace where the eggs can, once they're laid, can go down and be just below something else so they can't get to it. At least that's what worked for our African banded barbs upstairs, and then our rosy barb, same way. We had to have nice bushy plant that allows the eggs to fall, and they go into the bottom, and the fish don't seem to mess with them because they don't want to go through all that grass. And you still won't have an awesome rate. I mean, obviously, best rate would be to try to pull the eggs. If you're real serious, if you're watching for them, you can go in there and pull them, and then you get a good portion of them. But Danny and I, time's not our friend right now when it comes to that stuff. What's up, Whip? Good to see you, bub. So Danny says it cannot be done with a rose line in a tank. I wish she had a voice and make her come down here and tell you guys why. Skulls and a doo doo. Well, that happens when they get their butt kicked. You got 50-50 shot that you're even going to save them anyway. So I wouldn't beat yourself up, HHD. People don't understand the power of these big Central and South American species and some of the other monster fish. I mean, when they smack something, there's a tremendous amount of force being applied when they're getting into that fish. Especially if you hear a thud in the middle of the night, or you hear a real thud, it's usually that the bigger fish got your fish cornered and just hammered them right in the ribs, or they'll go for the gill plate. So by the time we're usually hearing there's something going on, it's almost too late at that point. They've already probably been smacked a good one at least once. So the price, if you're going to keep the aggressive fish, you're gonna have some issues occasionally. Well, we did not lose today, Whip, because we do not play until tomorrow night, Monday Night Football against the Bears. I don't know the answer to that, Steve. I know Griff's been having some issues with work schedules and stuff. I know that's why he hasn't been streaming. Now, George usually does, but I don't think I think he had already mentioned to us all that he wasn't going to tonight because I thought he was going to be at the Willamette Valley Aquarium Society Christmas party. Oh my God, Danielle. Dang it. That's what I figured. He had already mentioned to us that he would probably be doing that. It's the Willamette Valley Christmas party. Which, by the way, Danny, we were supposed to. I actually no. I'll talk to you after the stream. We missed another major thing today that we were planning on doing. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you, Mister. CRP Cheryl Smith, welcome. I told you the best way, Ed. A big scoop of ice cream on top, or a big thing of whipped cream, man. Let that kind of start to melt. Then you got one layer that's cooled off. Let it do it again. Ooh, just all the way to the bottom of goodness, man. Oh yeah, we got people all over the place with Christmas decorations around here. That's gross, Kenny. Oh, whatever, man. Teach their own, I say. But you're coming to a guy for advice, Ed, that loves the taste of fish that's aged in lye for 9 to 10 months out of the year. And you want to ask my palate what I think I should do for pudding. I mean, and you got to consider the source. I mean, what do y'all think in chat? I mean, he kind of knew he was asking for it with this palate giving him advice, right? Let's see. Who do we got out here that's got a channel that's been building up? We got Jeff. Maybe you guys can con Jeff into going live in 5 minutes. Who else we got up in here? I know Whip won't because Whip's probably got to be up at the butt crack of dawn, so he ain't going to want to go live. I was asking Danny. Okay, Ed, you got me there. You're sharing your gross opinions. You betcha, buddy. You're welcome, Victor. Thanks for coming out, man. Yeah, there you go, Whip. Maybe that'll be one of the places I can stream this year when I come back. I'll come stream your fish room, man. As long as you ain't got an animal that's gonna kill me while I'm there. Wow, it's already 4 minutes till. You need to, Jeffrey. There you go. Foxanne saying she's going live in 3 minutes. See it? Thank you, Ed, with an ice cream cone. Now talk about gross, Ed. Now that looks like a gross ice cream. It's like pink, like cotton candy or something. Oh my goodness. Good luck, Regina. And if I don't see you beforehand, have a Merry Christmas. It's in genetics. What's going on, Tyler? Good to see you, man. Hope you and Miss Emily are doing well. Oh, that'd be cool, Jeff. What's going on, Coral? Yeah, we're getting excited for things coming finally. All right, guys. Well, I was hoping one of our other channels. I know there's some other people that go. I mean, you can go on the live stream. There'll be somebody out there, I'm sure. But Danny and I think, are gonna get some din dins, feed some fish. Oh, yeah, Emily told me you got some pretty wild hours now, Bateson. All right, guys. Well, as always, love your fish. It's be Kenny E checking out for the night. We'll see you next Sunday night, same time, same place. And we hold on next Sunday. Yeah, it'll already be. When is Christmas? Christmas is next week, right? Before we stream again, or no? I'm losing track of what days what, guys. No, next week we'll be fine. Anyway, peace. You guys have a good night. Later.